go, I'm doing it.
Konnichiwa, bitch. You got wrong when you see me too, bitch. You need a section because you act like a pussy. I done got his own 6, I'm in your city, but still. Team 10, sire agent, ass started running. Pull up with a stick, your agent ass get it ducky. Area major agent ass stop flexing. Ching chong, ching chong, bitch. Meow, 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 meow. Ching chong, bitch. Meow, 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 meow. I don't need no cat, bitch. Okay. Summer Rae said you had a little dick. Buck rice gun, you a little bitch. I'ma go cook up a little diss. But then, I'ma freestyle on it, bitch. I'ma pull up, and my motherfucking bitch. Bet you forgot, I'm from zone 6. Nigga, you a pussy, ain't that bitch. Guess you are what you eat then. I don't do no internet capping. I'ma come right for your head, and you better not do no pussy ass slapping. Ching chong, bitch. Meow, 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 meow. Ching chong, bitch. Meow, 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 meow. I don't need no cat, bitch. Ching chong, bitch. Meow, 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 meow. Ching chong, bitch. Meow, 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 meow.
I don't even know what my streams are anymore, but welcome it anyways to the stream. I'm still wearing the Castaway shirt. I'm still wearing all this, like, garbage. Before we get into Fortnite again, because we keep playing it, there's no other way I can crossplay. This is the only game. Start off the stream with a story time, because that's common, right? Me telling stories for your amusement. Anyways, I was on the light rail yesterday, and on the way over, I was sitting next to, well, not really, I was sitting like across this man, and he seemed homeless. The way he dresses and everything, like, it is how it is. Anyways, we were talking about him, and he was asking me, where are you from? I straight up told him, like, I was born and raised here, like, Denver, Colorado, shit like that. But then, he kept on asking the question. So, I tell him, like, I'm telling him the same answer. That's basically it, like, you know what? But he's like, no! You came from your mama! And I was like, oh, I get you, I got you, fam, I got you. And it just kept on going, like, yeah, you were born here, but you came from your mama. I'm trying to be rude or anything, but it's like, just ramming out, like, dumbasses and shit. I thought it was kind of funny, you know, it's like, dude's 70, he ain't got much to live for, so he's just, like, saying whatever, you know, living his life. And that's the end of that story. Now we go into Fortnite. I think they had a new weapon on there, so hopefully you were lucky to try that out. Excuse me. There goes burp a third time. I'm really quiet. I should do something about that.
Mother's Day, keep the tradition alive with personalized Yankee candles. And match
And
your
I can
favorite
personalize
favorites.
candles. It's pretty neat, dude.
Yeah. No, it's not. Is there not a card in there? I put a card in there. Fluffy. Yeah, it does. What the fuck? No. That's a histogram, the wrong button.
Turns out I'm a fucking moron. Okay.
And rolling. We're rolling.
Welcome back
Yeah.
to episode 35 of the
Beyond the Pine podcast, where not doing that anymore. Cool. So
Before we get started, we want to thank our sponsors.
Yes, thank you.
It's only been like
sponsors this week
7
are
minutes and I'm
Lucero
already
and
out at
Good
7
job,
now.
baby. That was great. Bespoke post. All right, cool.
yucky.
Hey, friends. We're I
Fuck
guess
me,
this
right?
is usually the side of the table that tends to start stuff off, but we're moving things this way, and Steve's gone anonymous. He's been fucking captured by the Underground Railroad, and he's building and building, and no one knows how long the railroad.
Captured by the Underground
The
Railroad.
Underground Railroad is where
No,
you get uncaptured.
Steve has gone
Damn, dude.
completely autonomous. He's no longer
50-50,
human.
so he...
He is running off of Steam.
He hasn't responded to our texts. I don't know where the fuck he is.
So yeah,
So
I'm
might have been taken by.
I mean, I always see this, but I
We've got
we
the
never
best
played the
song
game.
I've ever known.
I am the
Jamie and
captain
Mimi.
now.
Hey. Yeah, I'm mixing things up a little bit.
And Dr. Death and Scooby Doo.
Back to Death and Scooby-Doo, baby. Yeah, so how's everybody's week been? Good. I actually have a funny thing to start off on before we get into the details.
Tell me.
So,
But before you do that, I just wanted to say, I had this really funny story to talk
come on, James.
about Buckley.
Oh,
Okay.
mine's about Buckley. Don't even. So, backstory. So, I sold Buckley, James Buckley, famous actor James Allen McBuckley. I sold him my Canon 70D with a lens I bought for it, a really good lens, a Tamron lens, and
Just
I
want to
sold
get
it to him
this
for like
one.
$400, I think. Yeah,
I ain't
$400 or
got money
$500.
right
It was a pretty fair price. It was in good condition. What
Is
the
it
main
even
thing
online,
about
dude?
that he needed was he needed a camera that would shoot 1920 by 1080p, 60 FPS. And I was pretty sure it did. And he used it. He used it.
No one I know
He
is
used
online.
it. He used it, and he was like, "Oh, it's awesome. This is great. I'll definitely buy it off you." I was like, "Cool."
No,
I got a text from him this morning.
I'll definitely use this, yeah.
I'll definitely use it.
Play some 50-50.
Yeah.
Those matches are
So,
pretty
Are you
fast.
preemptively on the run?
All
for
things
Buckley right
considered.
Yeah, I'm fucked now.
He's on his
So,
way from London right
at
now.
5:59
This was
a.m.
like, I missed the Blitz already, man. I wish it wasn't
It's Buckley.
truly
Turns out
limited.
the camera doesn't shoot 1080 at
But it's
60
whatever.
FPS and only goes up to 720. I've told the authorities that you should be deported soon. And then he went on to say, ask me about another camera that he's now going to buy. He's like, this is the sixth camera I'll have to borrow now. I'm so sorry, Buckley.
Dude,
Okay,
just a victim blame real quick. He could have Googled it.
He could have Googled it, but the main thing is, I found it. And then
Yeah.
he was happy with it.
Ignorance is bliss sometimes.
He used it, he was happy with
To be
it.
fair, you also could have Googled it, so
I could have.
To be
Alright,
fair,
where are we going?
I like the fair.
Here's the thing.
Got some people going to anarchy, others like going bold
Not mine, though, because I
to
tweeted at
straight
you
into junk
saying I
Johnson.
miss you, James Buckley. And
You
didn't
can always
respond.
land on that bridge I
I
land
Also,
into.
Mr. Buckley, so
I like the bridges, man.
I had a splendid time.
He doesn't follow me back on Instagram.
on Instagram. What the fuck? Do you guys have a Finstagram? I found this out last night by a show I was watching called Love. So Finstagram, it's not. I thought it was another app,
No,
but it turns
keep
out
going,
it's just like
keep
an alt
going.
account. You know how people have alt Instagram accounts where they'll post their privates, their private account.
It's
I
like
remember
my mom
it's-
follows me on here, and
But
this is where I post
my
bikini
friends,
pictures.
exactly, the bikini pictures, your party pictures, and everything that you don't want the world to see except for your friends.
Right.
But
Sounds legit.
I found that out from the show Love on Netflix.
Yeah, that's
I
where
love that
I put
show.
all my
Dick
I take
pics.
pictures of drugs that I'm selling
Yep.
with a really cool like 80s like soft background.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And it's all lit, and I shoot it on film.
And then
get
on the
film
other
developed,
I
and
can
it's
so
actually-
go through here.
Those are just hair by
Oh my god.
Two
Oh my
pictures that you
god.
posted,
Oh
one of
my
the drugs
god.
was really fucking beautiful. The second picture,
I can't believe I screwed
bear
up
with
the
me,
fucking
is me
landing.
doing the drugs. For this. I've
It's
done.
a-
It's just you sitting there
And
with
there's
your eyes
no
closed
like
real hard.
so many hair
thing.
vitamins.
Yeah, it's
No
fucking
ting.
pretty nuts. It's
Man.
a
His
good
hair
trip.
is off the fucking.
Clay is
chain.
tripping on biotin.
But don't fucking think this is bullshit because James has got. We've fucking grown that shit. It's got
Yeah,
200 followers.
Alright, alright.
No, it's actually closer to 800 million.
What's your at?
Oh, my at is.
At drugs for dogs.
Yikes.
Deworming pills.
Deworming pills. Yeah, my ass has been really itchy lately.
I run a black market animal.
That's just there.
I run the black market, the entire thing.
He's been able to hook me up with a lot of
Businessman.
I've given
unregistered
him
guns.
a lot of
Patient
unregistered
zero.
guns, a lot of registered guns, and a lot of unregistered.
Oh my God.
Formerly registered guns that have had. Their
Oh, I'm being trashed. I'm being trashed this early in the game, man.
To use. They're also very expensive is the problem.
Oh, God, no, he was
And I'm
50 cents a
worth
minute.
You get what you pay for.
I can prolapse on command.
Just stop there. Well,
There we go, there we go.
Why did I think?
You have to
prolapse?
leap
I know
for it
prolapse is, but when you
sometimes.
said
It
prolapse,
happens in your butt.
Prolapse sounds like the name of like an antidepressant or
I'll
something.
explain
Gotta
the
use the
prolapse.
strat, gotta use the
So,
strat.
the prolapse is
Hey, calm down.
The walls and the lining
Calm
of
down,
the
boy.
asshole
I'm gonna stop you there. I've already bleeped you
when they
in
come
the
out.
edit.
No. We don't have to
out.
keep it like beep beep. It's where it comes out. It's when. So you've got basically like a poop, but it's just your innards. You don't have to bleep any of this,
Yeah,
but
that's what I was-
don't
yeah.
mute me though. I want the world to know what a prolapse is, and everyone already knows. I've already shown my prolapse.
And honestly,
I live streamed it.
if the pot.
What?
So should we read the first sponsor?
Yes.
Okay, so where is it?
Before we get started, I challenge you to do this in one take.
There's no way, but I'll definitely try.
I trust
got
you.
it.
I believe in you.
Thank you so much to Vincero for sponsoring this podcast. I'm actually wearing my beautiful Vincero watch right now, which I'll talk about more. This one's Steve's. I left mine at home, but Steve's is pretty cool too.
Wow, no Joshing. That's a very nice one.
Now,
Yeah.
to those watching, are you looking to increase your perceived success and wealth without paying a huge price tag? Vincero has a modern and contemporary style that is bold and professional. Get the watch built for a boss. It's time to step up your game and stand out. A luxury watch does not have to cost a fortune, and you'll see why when you check out Vincero, right here. Every watch is manufactured and quality checked by hand before being shipped out to you, the consumer. This is the kind of attention to detail and dedication to quality.
I think my controller's having that one problem where it just like keeps going up when I'm trying like to control it.
Oh, that's great.
So it's
That's
like
unbelievable too, because those are very stylish.
I'd hate
Yeah.
I hate to buy a new one because this is like my favorite controller.
Amazing because
It's like
got that,
gold.
big white face,
Like a
and
gold
it's got the
fade.
rose gold on
So
the
like
gold
I'd hate to
details.
get rid of it.
We should get one for my
I
birthday.
mean I already have a like spare controller like the one that came included with my
And I love
1X,
the,
but like
brown leather
that's kinda
strap.
like
Steve's is actually the nicest one. Mine's
collecting
black
dust.
and a little skinnier, which I like because
no
I don't
lie.
like having a giant one on me, but I like having a smaller one. So they have big ones like this for those that want that massive, beautiful rock on your wrist, and then they have kind of sleeker ones, which I like
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
great.
That's dope.
I like the big one.
With over
I like the big ones, too.
6,500 five-star reviews and a 2-year warranty, you can shop with confidence.
2 years is that's great.
Two-year warranty.
So you got to check these bad boys out. I know you love their watches just as much as all of us here do. You can go to VinceroCollective.com
really not much going.
Pine35. That's VinceroCollective.com/Pine35 and enter promo code Pine. Just Pine.
Just
Enter
Pine.
promo code Pine to get 15% off.
Getting
your
all the
entire
fucking things
order.
mixed up.
Whatever you order, 15% off, baby. Don't blend in. Stand out. Get a Vincero watch at https://vincerowatches.com/Pine35. Thank you to Vincero.
Thank you,
We love
Vincero.
Kim, that was
great.
amazing.
That was pretty great.
Actually, I have a lot of stone on me. I didn't realize that until like just now.
You gotta you gotta carry yourself.
The challenge actually really helps, and I think you know that. That's why, like, I challenge you to
See,
do
it
in
keeps
one
going.
minute.
It's like
Like,
Steve last week. I was like, you just go into it. You'll feel better.
Every time you have to challenge us, then we'll be able to do it.
I'm not
Every
sure
room you
what's
walk
that
into, kick
like.
down the
Is
door.
that like a common thing with
I respect
Xbox
myself.
One controllers? Because it's
So
like
if you're going into an audition, you
I honestly
can
think they're the
either,
best
like, what's up,
one,
don't kick
I
me.
minus
it's like
like
you have flying in
the
the middle of the room.
whole battery shit.
This is my room. I respect me in the way I am.
Like
So
in the office when Pam like vandalizes the elevator.
The
and gets
only
her
reason why they
Dwight stuck
do
in
add
elevator and he
the
immediately starts peeing in the
batteries for the Xbox controllers because it like involves those wires. You can always buy the wires. I want that option.
specific.
But it's whatever.
Come on.
Well, yeah, we
God.
Let's check
Oh,
out
my breath
the
stink.
first topic of the
I need
day,
a
which
gum
is something pretty
after this.
interesting.
Well, we could start off. Do you guys want to start off with just like
It's like last
shit that you've been
stream.
watching, enjoying, things you've been doing, any fun things?
First off,
Let's start off. On,
Hey, what's up,
James
Demon?
Bond
Welcome
on
to the
spot.
stream.
okay.
You're a little late to the party, but it's okay, because
myself be crushed by James.
I was gonna be the only one that shows
Oh,
up.
I've been watching Nakey Jakey.
Sad boys.
No, what's Nakey Jake?
Nakey Jakey is this dude on YouTube.
Wait, what the
who
fuck
just
is
kinda- he
this? It's
started
like
off doing
supposed to be
commentary on video games and video essay sort of thing. Every once in a while,
This is gonna blow up.
about the game, which is always hilarious.
Oh, that's
but
fun. Like Dan Bull?
I'm not sure. I'm not familiar.
Forget about it.
Yeah, but he recently discovered his format, and it's fucking
probably
absurd.
everyone else
It's
has
just
better
him
shit than me.
sitting
I'm
in
just
front of
gonna
a green
go
screen
in
on a medicine
some
ball
shit tier
and
guns.
just talking directly
As
to the camera.
always.
And there's something about it where he's just like bouncing around like. It's
I like
That
this
is fun.
area better.
Yeah, just in the middle of the room, owning the room right away. But no, it's that stuff.
I don't know what that like last part is.
Yeah, my favorite murder podcast. I've been
Like
listening
someone like
which
made
was
a fuck up on the edit.
It's these two
Yeah.
Leannes who are just delightful.
Awesome.
Very, they kind of
Ooh,
Carrie
MLG
Rivera
boys.
and,
Georgia
Dark
Hardstark.
Stark.
Yeah, and they're
I've heard of that one.
It's so good.
It's yeah. I saw it in I was waiting in a waiting room, and I was reading because all the magazines were like shitty. So
Ooh,
there
I
was
see
one
someone landing
talking
in.
about podcasts.
A lot of people landing in
I don't
pretty
know if
late.
continue talking.
Someone
But
died.
it's great. It's great.
That dude's
What about you?
basically
What do you
taking on the
enjoy?
I
materials.
found a podcast called Bad with Money with Gabby Dunn. And I just realized that, like, I have not paid attention to my finances for my entire life.
Yep.
And, like, I don't know what to do with money if I have it. I don't know what to do when I don't have money. And so found this podcast. It's super feminist. It kind of really explores, like, the difference
Interesting.
between, like, saving as a person of
I
color.
think my sister
as a
listened
white
to the
person,
same
as a trans
podcast, but I
person,
had to
as a person.
ask her real quick.
Yes, there are differences in the way that, like, well, I mean, there's not different ways to say, but it just
Following the
talks
Grim
about
Reaper.
how, like,
Holy
you
shit.
know, women are paid less than men, but women of color
Come
are
on.
less than white women.
I got a hit marker. Come on.
And it's also
Let's go.
got me in the mindset of, like, okay,
Let me grab that
I
nice
don't really understand
loot.
what that is right now, but I'm learning, and
You and me both, sister.
like these are important things, and it's great, and it's the
Yes, get me those
awesome,
bandages, like,
woman
right
who
fucking
does the
now.
podcast is super great, and I think it's actually something that everybody should.
Okay,
do. And if you're 18 right now, going, oh, I don't have to worry about that. Like, get a 401k, shut up now, so that you can retire when you're 45
Oh, I know what a 401k
and
is.
be fucking awesome.
You know what's
Interesting.
funny about that is even though
That seems pretty
I
young
have
to
the
retire
level
though.
at my
Like retired at like 45.
Eating oysters in our room.
being a white guy, right? Everything should be set up. Terrible with money. I've been getting better though.
Listen to Bad with Money, and
No.
you might get better with it.
You know what?
Oh my god.
I know I
First
did
kill,
well, and I
baby.
did
Let's
it
go.
because I didn't have money, so I didn't have any reason for it. But I had an app called Mint. You heard of it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dope.
No, this app literally.
Trying to think of anything else.
This like it lays out you put how
Such
much
a
money you
rarity
have,
for me to
how
get
much
kills
money you wanna
though.
save,
I feel
how much you
happy.
spend on coffee, rent, like specifically, and then
Come on.
it will also it'll like connect to your to your bank account, and like you'll know. So if you spend too much, you'll be like, hey, you're already at 50% of your coffee spendings for the month. Yeah, for everything.
Oh, that's
it'll be
actually
hey,
interesting.
You saved more this month.
I don't think I was
There's
paying
Mint,
attention
and
for
then also
the
Clarity
a
is
good
a really
part.
good one too. It does the same thing, and yeah, it's
I'll definitely be
Mint.
using that when I'm like a full employee here.
It's
Okay,
a hard thing
okay,
to use
okay,
as a
okay.
emotional
What the fuck?
thing, too. It's like that's
You literally
Yeah,
feel
tear
so
it down
powerful
with your,
having, right, savings and
what the
money, and
fuck
then
is
you
that?
feel like a fucking
Yeah,
loser.
like leading up to right before I
Me, my
get
whole
my
life.
Come on,
paycheck,
get up.
I'm like, alright, I got like this much left, and I'm getting paid this date.
I can't fucking live like this, man.
But I'm very, and I gotta get better at this. I'm very
I
impulsive
wanna
with
get
things that I
what's
wanna
over
buy.
here.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
And,
There's
like, I'm
actually.
into, like, clothes and shoes and
There
stuff,
we
and I like
go.
to buy stuff like that.
Well,
Like,
that makes you feel good too. So
Yeah,
it's
it
like
does.
I'm investing in
that's
my.
an investment.
Oh,
in
it's
you,
a
yeah.
clinger.
and I think that's really
I think
important. Like,
it's
not to be
Oh,
materialistic,
yikes,
just
dude.
being like, oh, I have all this money. I'm just gonna buy a pair of
There's a
shoes
lot of
and
shit over
just
here.
because I can. Like that's one thing. But like being like, oh, these are dope. Like I want to get these to go with all this. And like, yeah, it's very important to like.
It's an investment in yourself.
Yeah.
I think that it comes down to this. Not everyone can afford it, and not everyone feels the same way. But I think for a lot of people, including myself and a lot of us here, it's like if you look good, you feel good, and sometimes when
I don't know what
you've
I'm
worn the
doing.
same clothes for a while, even if they're cool clothes.
I
you
mean,
don't feel
when have I
cool. So
ever
buying a
in
new
this
jacket that makes you feel good, or feel confident.
game?
I find I feel better, more motivated, more happy.
Alright, there's
so, like,
more
whether
legendaries
it's
over
anything,
here.
it's
Hold
fuck
up.
me, right? But like, I don't spend
Yeah,
all my money on
Duff's-
clothes, but once in a while,
Yeah.
looks feel
This
good.
is
Look good,
semi.
feel
Holy
fucking feel my
shit.
nuts.
Well,
Holy
I'll
shit.
try my best. No, we actually did this last week. We like had a day where we were just like we're gonna go find
I'm
work
drink
clothes.
this.
We did, but we did it. We went to Marshalls and we went to.
I think we're winning right
and
now.
H&M.
This is-
And we got stuff that was affordable, but it's stuff that like I'm
Some
gonna be
H&M
able to
racist,
wear
though.
to work and feel like a
Feel good.
fucking confident,
Yeah, and it's also
capable
like
grown-up.
Oh,
everyone
shit.
treats you a different way too when you're like dressed for an
You got the
occasion.
shirt.
It's like
I love that shirt.
this is my work clothes. It's gonna get worse in here.
I love it, dude. I want a
Alright,
Costco shirt.
Marshalls.
It's
Oh,
cool, like
I'm gonna get the same
working
one.
the type of thing that we do. We can wear whatever we want,
Gotta
you know, and
get
like really
the-
express
gotta get,
our
like-
style, like working like.
Let me get that
Lauren
med kit actually.
works in, like,
I
a
feel like
very
that'll
type of
help me
place, so she has
more
to
in the
wear
long run.
fancier kind of business
Alright.
clothes, like not like suits and stuff, but just more, a little bit more
Jesus,
like.
look at all
classy
this
stuff as,
fucking
like,
wood.
you know, which you would do at like corporate and shit.
How's your day,
I'm
Laser?
very
My day
thankful
was
that
alright.
We work in a thing where we can wear whatever we want, you know, still look good and still like be clean and stuff like that, but like we don't have to worry about like, which suit am I gonna wear today or something.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Well,
This
Lou
is
and I were talking
like
about that
typical
last night.
final
She
shit
works at
and
a place where
everything.
She can literally wear almost pajamas if she wants to. Which
Can't
like,
believe
she
how
has,
fucking
like,
low
these
that was
sweatshirt
compared to
pajamas
like
and
how I
not
was
pajamas at all.
earlier.
She's like, but I slept in them. They're still not pajamas.
I slept in a
Cutest thing in the
suit.
world.
I don't know what I'm
She
doing.
was
I feel like
"I
I'm
would-
so
if I ever work
vulnerable.
somewhere else, like a more, she's afraid that if she
You have
ever
this,
worked
like,
somewhere else in a more
buildings
place, that
all
she
over
wouldn't
the
be able to, and
place,
it's so
like,
important to her
forts
to be able
all
to
over
just,
the
like, wear whatever
place.
she wants. And so
But,
if she had
like,
to wear, like,
I'm just like
a
dicking around at
suit, a
this
jacket
point.
or something like that, she'd be like,
Cause this game lets you, like no
So,
with
yeah,
no
let's not spend money on
consequences.
I mean, it's just it's especially in an environment like this where like there isn't really a separation from your business life and your personal life. I
No.
think there at times it is good to kind of say like, okay, I'm gonna have my professionalism.
Oh my
delegate
God,
first,
I have no
over
idea
my
where to
weekend.
go.
And that's what it's like, you know, we want to make sure that we're like putting ourselves in business mode when we're there and that sort of thing too. But that's actually we have a new thing we're going to start doing for the podcast if with you guys' blessing.
Oh, God.
We'll post on the Sugar Pine 7. And it's gonna
Come on, dude. I had it. I had the
whatever,
shoddy
you know,
too.
what did you learn? You know, just like, kind of like share stuff with us. And that was actually one of the questions.
well, we still have two more. We have two more to go around the table for what we're doing this week.
But real quick,
He doesn't get killed by that.
Well, you have mine. And my blessing is fucking
Oh, look at
expensive.
Spaceman real
just watched the
quick.
episode of itself.
I don't even agree with his relationship.
Y'all need to
I
avenge
have
me
not
right
gotten my
now.
blessing yet.
James, step up.
That's true.
He's,
Oh, he had a
look
blue
at him.
tack,
He keeps
man.
trying to
Between
get
him
me
and
a date.
Vinny, or
Lauren and Vinny.
I probably would have had that game if I had the
My
blue
relationship that
tack.
I've made.
You have.
Speaking of like blessings, it's always sunny where the stain looks like the Virgin Mary.
Oh my God! And then they have people come look at it and,
And
pay to see it.
and like I love it's so funny like their characters 'cause I love how Mac is always like the one who's like trying to assert himself as a thing, but then either Charlie or Dennis are like, no, I'm gonna do that.
Can I
No.
tell you something about Mac?
What?
Can I tell you?
Yeah.
Will you care?
No. Don't tell me. He gets really fat.
No. Yes, but it's something else. I'll just say one thing.
I'm nervous.
There's a point in which you will question.
I don't know what
Mac's
these
sexuality.
goons are doing right
That's all
now.
I'm gonna
not
say.
what I thought you were
Oh,
gonna
that's
say.
awesome.
That's
At
all
all.
I'm
That's
gonna
funny,
say.
though. I mean that's like kind of the entire show. There's like
Well,
always
that's great.
questioning and
His
like
thing is like manliness.
It's like
and
such
stuff.
a mess,
Yeah,
though.
I
It's
can't
like
wait to-
so
I love
easy
that
to
him
get
and,
lost in
Caitlin
it.
Olsen are a couple,
Yeah.
like a great couple for like a long time.
We are. But
That's
real quick,
amazing.
let's dive into what even.
I mean, I'm glad I got like at least one kill during
All
this.
good, don't worry about it. Let's see. I finished Breaking Bad. Better Call Saul. Got you
I'm
on that.
almost there. I'm
God,
almost
it's
there,
so
yeah.
good. Such an amazing show. I'm so excited for season 4.
A little
Like,
slower near the middle.
just trust me, man. Like, it's one of those things where I am just invested in those characters as I was everyone Breaking Bad. It's so good. I love the way that the first 3 episodes of Better Call Saul.
I thought that
have a
was
very
an enemy
laid-back
for a second.
feel, But then it
He's just like
starts to
straight
make
up
way for
launching grenades.
bringing in all
It's
those
almost like
people.
more crime.
Getting this match over with.
It's a straight up drama. Like Breaking Bad is a crime thriller. I wouldn't say comedy outright. It has the type of comedy that's like
Ooh.
real life.
Slide in there.
Yeah, but it's like it's
Might
more
be
like,
hiding in those buildings, yeah.
realistic, like situational comedy.
That he's
just, like,
going in there to
interactions and stuff like
check
that, you
his
know, versus, like,
surroundings.
ha 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 ha. Like the things that are funny that might happen are like more like just impulsive, like
thought that
walk
was
with
enemy
pizza
too.
on the roof or something like.
Right.
you
I
know,
think
it's,
that's
funny,
like the
but
Grim
also, like,
Reaper
it
I
fits
I
perfectly.
walked into
Yeah.
earlier
I call
when I was
it
playing this.
Oh, it's
Ooh.
so much
Right.
comedy in it. You're right. It's not a comedy, but there's so much funny shit in it that
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
phenomenal writing.
And what
That show.
I love too about Better Call Saul is that like Saul got kind of like set up as like.
That was a heavy
comedic
shotgun. Why don't you
relief
pick that
in
up?
Breaking
Oh,
Bad.
yeah.
And Bob Odenkirk's obviously a legend.
I guess
So
he doesn't
funny.
I
matter.
just
So
watched,
talented.
I think with Chris Farley and who's the David Spade in Chris Farley's house.
Yeah,
because I
which
just
was
wanted
that,
to see.
is that Black Sheep or?
No, it was just a little
Sheep.
bit
Or,
for
Tommy Boy?
MTV
Oh,
or
is it-
something.
is it it?
Yeah, exactly. Like I love Bob Odenkirk because of his relationship with like the fucking legend. of
Y'all
Farley.
doing
So,
right
you know,
now?
we've been doing this.
Yeah, he's definitely from that like '90s era of like classic comedians and like.
It's amazing how he's changed.
Yeah, he's still got. He's just so.
Yeah.
He's one of those people that just
That's how he has
can
that
command the
campfire. on.
screen. Even
Yes,
when he's
too.
not playing a main or even a commanding type of role.
A lot of
That's
comedians
crazy, man.
have that.
He has
power
3.
more
Oh
than-
my
I
god,
mean,
he's
it's
stacking.
Just, it's harder. It's just
At
harder.
this,
You have
like-
to know what you're doing a lot more than drama.
Like
Work Marrow just fell
one
out
the
of
biggest
the
things I think
fucking
was amazing
grace.
was seeing Steve Carell did Fox
Oh
Catcher.
yikes.
Oh my god.
That movie's fucking great.
I don't know why comedy.
At
My-
least he has like
One
full
of my
health,
best friends
so
is
that's good.
married To,
I'll be able to
his son
save Work Marrow.
That his dad was
Freaking lemon.
the guy
Oh,
that,
Great.
that Mark Ruffalo played.
Yeah, yeah.
Johnny Blue
Yes,
Balls.
dude.
And they're really good friends with the family. With Mark
Unfortunately.
Ruffalo.
Technically, the first
Wow,
win
that's
in
cool.
the
Not with the DuPont
Blue
family.
balls are bad. Yeah.
No.
of the stream.
But what have you been doing? What have you been up to? What's been fun for you?
Yeah, I'm talking about it.
I want to know what you've been doing.
I got a question. What have you been doing? What have you been up to? What's
Oh,
going on?
sure. So basically, well, I've been running and kind of making a point to eat
You look
healthier,
great.
and
Mhm.
yeah, I think I've been like slimming down a little bit, which
You're
I'm really,
glowing.
huh?
You're glowing.
Are you fucking pregnant?
Yeah,
Ooh.
6 tuplets, 6 Tupperware.
Did you get his blessing?
Ah, what the fuck?
But
Is it puppies?
what the fuck is this?
Oh no, not
So, you know that makes you feel good. That makes you feel good when you start to like get in shape and see a little bit of results. I'm not like on any sort of regimen or anything. I'm just trying to eat healthier and maybe not, if I do eat something shittier, not eat as much of it. Like I had Burger King yesterday for lunch and I only ate like a quarter of the fries, which I consider a big
That's
thing.
a good. That's good.
I used to eat like a
Willpower
fucking
is good.
like a $5 box from Taco Bell plus 2 more things.
Dude,
the entire thing.
we would do that together.
Yeah, fucking
was
yucky
it you?
papa.
Was it you and I that stayed at the office one night?
Yeah, we stayed late and we were eating it, and then afterwards we were like, we got a headache and then almost fell asleep because of the headache.
The
from all
$5
the-
box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what else have I been doing? Music. I've been writing a lot of music,
Starting right now?
and
Yeah.
I am fucking stoked on
Oh,
that. So
no.
it's been something that I've been trying to like get my mindset into for a long time, and it's just I've been doing a little bit here and there, blah blah blah. But like, finally, I feel like I'm kind of getting onto a role of like what kind of style I'm gonna be doing. A lot of
Good.
hip hop,
great.
and like finding my voice in that, and being okay with like what I'm expressing and how I'm expressing it, and like wanting to experiment with like singing more and stuff like that. Even though I don't think I have a good voice, but working on it is like the first step. So I've been writing some music, listening to a lot of good music.
Having a blast.
Having a blast, man. It's about it. You gotta enjoy yourself. You gotta find like life's never always okay. Life's never perfect. You'll always have things that get you down and depressed, but the only thing that you can do is fill your life with things that make you happy.
Yeah.
Like there might be a terrible thing going on right here, and acknowledge that and feel it. But also, if you can't do
Alright,
anything
what
about
are we
it,
doing?
because you're kind of creating like your own mental prison.
I have a hard time with that. Yeah.
And I do too.
I
do,
don't really
and
see
I
anyone
feel like
landing
I'm
on
better at
Lucky
just being like,
Landing,
that's gonna be that way.
so that might be
until
an
it's not.
advantage for
And
me.
until then, I can only focus on things that I can change and
Let's
can
see.
improve on. And so, and like, writing the show and like all the stuff that we're shooting, which is super cinematic, and like that's so fulfilling to do. The music that I'm writing, it's like things are cool.
we have. I'm
um,
so excited for the next alternative lifestyle.
Yeah,
It's
like
gonna be
there-
fucking cool.
There were some, like the gags in there are money.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, dude.
I'm just hoping that
You're
and-
doing a great
and-
job
And
with
we've
it.
talked about. Thank
Yeah.
you, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And we've talked about this. The feeling of making something a lot more well produced. That takes a lot more time and creative juices, and money and time and blah blah. But like putting that out there and
I
us
hear
being
ya.
so proud of it because we made it. And then it not doing as well view-wise.
Yeah, it just feels underappreciated.
Yeah, but in
Oh my
that-
god, that's some chug
It's
jug
not
right
even
there.
necessarily underappreciated because like I don't think that views reflect how good something is.
No.
No, it doesn't.
Agreed.
But being
Agreed.
underappreciated doesn't also reflect how good it is.
Right.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
what a blessing that like we get to come to work and get paid to make that.
Creative.
You get to
yeah.
play.
It's
yeah.
so
Alright,
it's so great.
And
It's
just
so
the,
great.
just the
Yeah.
really not much
is
offering on here.
Because I have always had a
All
hard time.
things considered.
I've talked about this before, but like the follow through is really difficult.
Yeah, it's cool how this like forces us to create, because when you're a creative person
Yeah,
and an artist,
brainstorm, we write, we shoot, we finish it.
The main
put it
thing
out.
with like artists and creative people is every creative person is very
Okay.
creative and has all these ideas, but like
I didn't mean to
I
do
think a lot
that.
of
I was
creative
trying to
people
pick
don't
up the
have that,
ammo.
like, thing in us that makes us actually do it. So
Yeah.
when you overcome that and you do it, and especially being forced to do it every day, and force sounds bad, but it does because we have to, because it's our job.
Gotta drink it.
It's
Gotta
like,
drink
you
it
get over
real
that hump and you're doing it, and
fast.
then you're constantly like, oh fuck yeah, we've done something.
Well, I think there's something to being a creative person that unfortunately creates a lot of mental stuff. I think in order to be creative, there's a lot of stuff that
Emotional.
Yeah, I was lagging out for a
you
second.
there
I didn't know what was
yeah,
happening.
that kind of makes you a little more expressive. And it, unfortunately, for a while before we got together, I dated an actress, and I was like, oh, never again. I was like, I'll never date another actress, because like we're what's going on?
You're dating one dude.
Well,
an
that's
actress.
what that speaks very highly of how she changed my entire life, because it was like, okay, an actress, but she's fucking great.
Wait, are
and I
you
wanna
saying
stay
he's
here.
not an actress?
Wait, are you
Have
saying
been
that-
pulling a fast one over all
Wait,
of
Mimi,
us?
are you saying that Jamie's not an actress?
Am
No,
I an
I just
actress?
didn't-
Did Clay get your
who
blessing
was-
for me to be an actress?
Who came
I haven't
before
given it
me
yet.
that was an act? I'm just.
Jennifer Love Huge Tits.
Dude.
I think that's a Family Guy.
Sounds
joke.
like the perfect
Or is it-
actress.
Actually, no. Cut that out. It's an original joke.
Well, but no, I had been like, I am emotional. I am an emotional mess. The combination of two people that just like this, it's like it's you know, it's throwing a gasoline into a tornado and lighting it up.
But you know what I find, like, this is mushy, but for me, like, when I'm stressed about work and just what's going on in success in life and everything, I still find, like, when that all goes away is like when I go home to San Miguel and I like start cuddling the first 10-20 minutes of like each other. I'm not trying to like make it sound
Yeah.
perfect or anything, but like then I just go, oh, this is what I love the most.
Right.
And then you're like, you just feel good about that. Then you're like, it kind of gives me motivation to like want to feel good about everything that stresses me as well. So you're like, oh, that's right. This is what life
You
is
realize
as well.
that you have a lot to be
Mm.
thankful
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have a lot
shouldn't
more
have,
going
yeah.
on that like you don't have to just
Same.
like try
No
to not allow
no
yourself to be
trust
stressed
that.
about what's going on, because like that does pass. And like imagine 5 years from now, you're gonna be like, if I had tried to not stress about what I was stressing about for the past 5 years, because now I'm in this place and maybe you're good 5 years from now, but you're like, I could have chose to be less stressed and enjoyed the past 5 years a little more than I did.
Yeah, and
You know?
think
Yeah.
there's for me, like I had.
Oh yeah, I said I was supposed to be getting gum, right?
Letting work validate
Totally forgot
who
about
I
that.
was and my
Oh,
self-worth.
you can't
And
not
that's-
though, because like
Got lost
especially-
into listening to this
especially with what
podcast
we're
for a
doing, I
bit.
think
Yeah.
there's a lot of other,
Immediate return.
Right.
and it's about like it's not just
Okay.
a scripted show, so like everything we do is us with
Mhm.
with blahs and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So like the success of it does
There you go.
reflect
Right.
you know how we feel about ourselves.
Right,
unfortunately.
spoke
This
a
is,
lot
like,
about
more
this, but it's
manageable,
once we
in
got
my
together and
opinion.
I realized the important shit. It was like, and it took me a while. I was very resistant to being like,
Like,
priorities work. This
Its
is
weakness
who I
is
am.
his fire rate, but
I think
strength
in
it's
industry,
the
especially with, like,
long
actors
range
like,
and the
working in the entertainment industry,
damage it
that's a very
does.
common and promoted
feel
mindset
like.
is to be like,
Yeah.
and especially towards women too. Like, you need to make your career before you have a family, or like if you have a family at a younger age, you're never gonna make your career type of
Right.
thing. And so, and on the other side of that with guys, like, and the whole idea of like age too, and like how your age reflects.
It's a fucking
and-
ticking time bomb
and
until you
yeah,
can't do
and
it
like
anymore.
making it at a younger age, then you're better than people later on. But I've been, and I'm you know, I'm
there
23.
is some
Like,
ammo here.
that type of thing shouldn't even be on my
Pinata.
brain or ever. But like, you look at people who never
Looks
like,
like we're losing this
made
fight.
it until they were in their 40s or 50s, and they're some of the most talented people ever. Morgan Freeman,
Doesn't that
Bryan
give you hope,
Cranston.
too?
Yes,
Doesn't it-
absolutely.
I
And
thought
it's
about that
changing
yesterday.
changing your perspective, and like, this is my learning time.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
and I had this like this kind of revelation like 9 months ago or like 6 months ago, where like life is about the journey and the experience. If you always have that goal and that dream you're trying to chase, but don't rush
Okay,
it,
I see
because
some
once you're
building
there and
over
you've
there on
achieved
the
that
far
dream,
side.
you're there and you've achieved it, and then there's
Doesn't
there's no
mean-
more experience, but
makes
like
me
Yeah.
doesn't make
idea
me
of
build
chasing a passion and
confident.
dream like that is like I see it as the purpose of life is
Right.
is chasing a dream.
It's worry
know,
down at
and,
like 23, man. Fuck.
The entire experience and journey to that point is what life is.
It's also like, what are you doing it for? You
Yeah.
know? And for me,
I think the answer to that is happiness. But
well, I thought for the longest
it's different
time,
for everyone.
this
Yeah.
is my happiness. This is where I would get everything I want.
Okay,
have
yikes.
money, and people look at me and respect
Get
me.
how
I mean, that's why I
big
got into
this
acting.
cliff
Because
is.
it was the first time somebody respected me was
Yeah.
when I did something that that I people thought I was good at, and I think I had just been so stuck in like this is who I am. This is what I need to be. 100%
Sometimes you gotta take like the longer routes to get down
That when
mountains.
I found the thing that actually did
You suck at
make my
building.
life worthwhile, I was like, I don't know though, because I've already invested so much into this, and it took me so long. I think the last year and a half, especially, has just been kind of like resetting my priorities and becoming the kind of person who can focus on making myself worthwhile instead of letting other people make my monetary existence worthwhile.
Yeah.
And so thank you.
Yeah. You guys want to hear about my week?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I just want to say one last thing on this.
Oh yeah.
And I think it's really cool that we're. Oh, I love you guys. I think it's cool that.
Do we have your blessing?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I guess. Whatever.
I think it's really
This
cool
is
that
ideal.
we all
This location
are
right here.
in very like good relationships. You know, it's a cool thing that we're all
Oh, that's a
able to
teammate.
experience and be loved, not just by somebody like intimately romantic.
Dude, I'll dance to
It brings
that.
So much to
Even though I
how you feel
have
about
like
yourself.
chug jug.
And my relationship with Lauren, like,
Ooh.
she's my absolute best friend.
Alright.
And
I'm
we've
go
been
over
together
here.
So long that like she's becoming one of my oldest friends. You know, like that I still am in contact with directly and like very like all the time. And having.
Oh my god. Oh, I got. The fucking ad threw me off, alright? Shut the fuck up. God damn it.
Like that balance in my life, my perspective.
Let me get some gum real
She's
quick.
taught
Hold
me
up.
to be more sensitive and thoughtful, and because like everyone's emotional at times, but it's how you express that emotion. Like I'm a bit more reactionary or impulsive, and she's a bit more thoughtful in it and will like think on it longer before she makes sure she voices it or whatever.
I think we all found our yin or yang.
Yeah.
Because you were saying the same things with Sammy Joe, and like it's just funny that our personality types were like so chaotic, and we found these women who were like, chill.
Yeah.
That was
It's just a beautiful thing. That's all I was gonna say. I love you.
I love you guys, man. I love you, Sammy Joe. Steve, you're just okay. I'm just kidding, man. I love you. Steve, you fucking stink, dude. You fucking stink like shit always. But
What you
I already know what guys.
Gibbles?
what have I been up to? Not too much minus the birthday stuff. But I had a really cool. Thanks, guys. I'm 23, which is so
okay.
weird. It's like. I know, it's so weird to like
Oh, yes.
be
Oh,
older.
yeah.
23 feels like, oh shit, now I'm older, I gotta start.
Ooh, don't we just walked into another conversation?
No,
But
but
also, what else did we just walk into? How age doesn't.
Matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't define
age
who you
doesn't
are.
matter unless you're under the age dating someone over the age.
In which case,
Then you're fucked. Then it's pretty cool. But so we had that birthday thing, which was so awesome. Thank you guys so much for all that.
We
It was
were letting us
incredible.
celebrate with you.
They got me a cake. We've destroyed it. It's just a big pile of.
It was the ugliest cake. I'll put a picture in.
brown.
It was just the
Oh,
worst.
it looks like
Interesting.
a poop emoji.
Embryo,
Interesting seeing how my
Dude, that
rankings.
fucking cake, though, the frosting was so thick, and it literally like it was delicious, and it was
delicious.
the perfect cake. It's just so funny, and especially your guys' story about like the whole experience. It was just like shit brown. It was so funny.
I loved it, man.
so
I fucking loved it. And we had that dinner. That was so much fun. We filmed a lot of it. I think it turned out pretty funny. I don't know yet, but I
Oh
wanna
yeah,
see.
I wrote narration to it.
Yeah, was it
Good.
funny? See it?
I was reading through that. Shit's
Is it on
hilarious.
YouTube Unlisted?
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it.
It'll be up by the time this comes up, right? Like
No,
it's,
maybe not.
Maybe a year
I don't
after.
think so.
I think
okay,
a year
yeah,
or so
next
after.
year. Yeah.
20 years.
But so we did that, and then on my actual birthday, the 18th, which is like Wednesday, I think, right?
Mhm.
Day before yesterday.
Yes.
Yep.
Wednesday.
Sammy Joe surprised me and brought me out to like this overlook on Mulholland, where we like one time went out and just had like a little hangout there at night, and just like looked out over LA. And she brought me there, and she had her
Did she
mom
kiss you?
overnight. We haven't kissed yet. Don't
Oh,
worry.
He's
okay.
about to start,
Yeah,
wasn't
she had her mom overnight, homemade from scratch mac and cheese and Jewish oh shit, what's that meat? It's not pulled pork, but it's beef version of it.
Brisket?
Homemade like Jewish brisket. So I had like onion and
Interesting.
sweet sauce, and it tasted totally different than like Texas stuff. But overnighted it. She brought it out. Brought
Just
it in,
try it on that spot and only
so
much.
fun.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
That's special.
It was so fun. So that was like the good birthday night, and then we saw a movie on Sunday. What did we see? Oh, we saw Blockers. You guys, it was actually really good.
Is that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was just really good. I'm not a big fan of who was in it. It was not The Rock.
John Cena.
I love
John Cena, man, he was not bad in it, but like I still didn't.
I
love
saw
his
Mario
acting
beat
in
me
it,
too.
but It's actually a really funny
John
movie.
Cena because of my WWE days.
Yeah, of course. And I mean, I was in the WWE, so I know how
Yeah.
you feel.
Got 3
But,
people
uh,
and it's the same watch
I've
hour.
been watching.
dude.
Really, you
It's
want to be
fucking
WWE?
ridiculous.
When I was in like 2007 and 8, when I was
At least I got
into
this
it, I was
burst.
like,
This is what I
gotta
have to
it.
do.
That's what made me join the wrestling team in high school, and then I just stopped watching WWE because I naturally just like stopped.
Yeah.
What would you
Dude.
name? Click. Bing fuck.
What the fuck is wrong with you two?
Click. Bing fuck.
What the fuck? I was.
It was gonna be
Weren't you the same guys that were here
James Cena.
on the top?
Senior.
I like it.
Senior.
Oh my god.
John Cena Senior.
Oh my god.
Angry poop
I've been watching the
emoji.
show Love for the second
What
time,
the
with
fuck?
Lizzo, and it's finally a show that she really loves that I love.
Something tells me we're not gonna win this. What? Why?
Big fan of watching things.
Yeah, I know you don't like shows, but you guys should check
Oh,
out.
is
Love.
this a
It's really
pump?
good. And that's been the week, just living it. You know what I mean? But
That's
it's been
dope,
a pretty fun week. We did that beach day thing as well on Saturday. That was fun. We all went to the beach and we just like hung out and.
You're
touched
investing
dicks.
time in yourself. That's like
Yeah.
that's like the theme.
That's like a really important thing for me on the weekends to like make sure I like go do at least one day go do something with Sammy Joe. It's like you have to, because if you get into this
Yeah.
like, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
we're not
every
that
night's
far off
amazing
the
too, but
circle,
like you don't want to just like
I don't
have
think.
every night just go by and then you didn't like experience anything other than like you're after
Some
work
way
hanging
went in
out, which
here?
is still great too. I love that so much.
Oh,
I
yeah.
cherish it, but like
Yeah, it's not
nice to
because
go do something,
Damage Trap
like,
is here.
experience shit.
Yeah, one
Traffic
thing I'm not
gate.
really looking forward to, like for me right now, it's I'm
Sorry
so
about this that you're like.
I'm so lucky that I only live 15 minutes from the office. That's gonna change very soon. It is gonna be more like 45.
And then I'll be
minutes.
15 minutes. from the
Yeah,
office.
but like, you just lose so much time with traffic, especially in LA. It's just like takes so much time out of the day. You gotta leave earlier, you get home later, and it's just like that's what was affecting Lauren so much with our old apartment. Because we lived in Koreatown,
Right.
and her works in Aurora Hills, and she was, an hour and a half coming home, possibly 2 hours in traffic.
God, dude.
Look, I'm not
And
even
that, like,
doing it.
was
It's
breaking
7
her.
at.
Mimi had a
Yeah.
commute like that.
Well, that's why. So we moved from West Hollywood to Echo Park
Yeah,
for
fix
my
it.
night job, and then right after
I hit it on my
moved,
mat.
you guys were like, "We're moving to Culver City."
Did you guys move for this office too?
Fuck.
It was a big contributing reason.
Part
Oh,
of the
no.
reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, oh. But you know what? Echo Park, the move has been
Kind of
amazing.
shitty.
It makes
love
such
it.
a
Really,
difference
it's
to
been good?
be happy
Yeah.
where you live.
Yeah.
Place. I love your guys' place.
Thanks.
And being right next to the park, like, it's
Yeah.
so cool.
God, it's amazing.
It's like a very like
Central. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just nice to. I mean, because
It's
like.
great. I love our neighborhood. We have 3 neighbors, and they're all. It's like a community. Like
it's got like Echo Park and like Silver Lake area. I
Love
love because
Silver
there's such like it's got such character and everything. It's
Yeah,
not just
I
I think
like,
I need
it's not just
anything
like
else,
cookie
do I?
cutter, Like I'm living in the suburbs now, kind of, and like but it's
Dealing
still
with
really
kinda
nice 'cause it's
shitty
quieter, and, like, living
weapons,
in
but
Koreatown, it's just like always.
When have I
like,
ever
very
not
So
chill.
you're
dealing
saying you
with
missed
this?
a bit of the
I
hustle and
miss the
bustle
city.
of-
I mean, like I always loved the city. Like living in San Francisco for 4 years.
I
like, I loved
am
the
dealt
city
with like
feel of that. Like,
shitty guns for a good chunk of Fortnite. You're a fake gamer.
but like still close. I mean, the valley is still like very built up and it's close to LA and everything. And I don't know if I'd ever live in LA again. If I did, it would be like maybe just like in the hills of Beverly Hills.
Hills, baby. I mean, Brentwood is me. It's pretty fucking tight there, man. Nice little area there. Walk out there in the fucking nighttime stuff. Like only one homeless person in Brentwood, and he's fucked. He's right near us. So I can always just throw it up in a fucking trash can. I walk out. I'm like, hey, you fucking throw it somewhere else. No, it was one time.
Oh god.
I never said a word to him.
So we're coming.
It was so weird. Okay, but he was like, this homeless guy one time. We're like pulling out of the like right beside to the piece to the right of him, right beside, and look what he was overthrowing up. Like I saw something going in. Like it looked like it was coming out of his mouth. But then when we looked back, he's fucking just taking shit out of there. I was like, what is
I thought he was sucking up.
Yeah, I'm not trying to make fun of him. I'm just saying I'm making fun of the situation because why not? But I'm just curious what he was actually doing.
you can make a lot of money by.
How much
taking
going on?
Yeah.
Like
Is it?
There's a car that sits right on our street.
It's like
and
48,
full
30,
bottom.
43.
Full, like you can see all the way up, and I'm like,
Not going
no,
too out of
they don't
hand.
live in there
Not yet,
because
anyways.
they're not in there ever. I've
Oh,
seen it so
yeah.
many times. But like, what are you gonna
But
catch those bottles in?
when you go to the store and you purchase something that comes in a plastic or a glass bottle,
It's like
there'll be a
10
little
cents, right?
yeah, they'll take a deposit from you, 5 cents to like the big glass milk.
Could be around
jugs,
moisty
it's like
mile. I don't know how
$2
that's gonna
deposit,
turn
I think,
out
on
to
that.
be.
So if you take them back, they'll give you that cash right away.
When I lived with my alcoholic stepdad back in the day, we used to bring all his beer bottles in and cash in a good $10-20 check.
Yeah.
And then you'd buy more beer with it.
He was helpful.
Then you'd take that from us and buy more beer with it. It was very exciting.
Yeah.
So very exciting.
All right. We're jumping in on our next sponsor challenge. James, can you
can
do
do
it in one take?
I seem to have thought that I might. All right.
And you will.
Thank you to our second sponsor for today's episode of Beyond the Pine, Bespoke Post. Bespoke Post is
Bro, what the fuck?
It's okay. It's okay. I believe in
so
you.
there's a long pause.
I thought I was playing another ad or some
offers
shit.
monthly themed boxes curated from unique and upcoming brands around the world. There's a wide variety of box themes. There's style, grooming, cooking, drinking, travel. They cover all the bases.
Do you want to wrap it?
I can't read. No.
You got this, man.
No, I don't at all. No, I don't at all. Okay.
No.
Come on.
There are no commitments. They tell you what box you're assigned on the first of each month, and you have 5 days to keep it, switch it, or skip it. Visit bespokepost.com and answer a few short questions that will help them gauge your interests and get a feel for the box that'll vibe with your style. Each subscription box goes for only $45, with more than $70 worth of goods inside. That's an amazing deal.
Yeah.
They're hooking it up.
Yeah, boy.
To receive 20% off your first subscription box, go to bespokepost.com and enter promo code PINE at checkout. That's 20% off your first box at BESPOKE post.com. Promo code PINE. Bespoke Post. Themed boxes for guys who give a damn. Some of the cool things, I was on their website earlier today. Some of the really cool things I saw on there that I'm stoked about is, you know, they've got things from great stylish clothes, a lot of different styles. You know, they got sweatshirts, pants, stuff like that. They've also got small furniture pieces and kind of decorative knickknacks and accessories that you can really use to express your style.
Really,
and
not that
decorate
much
your
is
house
going
with.
on. Like,
And they've
everyone's
also
like
got a really,
dead
some
even
really
right
cool
now.
alcohol-based kits.
It's crazy.
With things like whiskey and bourbon, which is my favorite alcohol. I love a good bourbon and whiskey, and you know they've got cool kits on, you know, cool glasses to serve it in.
Get some
cool
parkour
things
right in
that.
here
So
right
once
now.
again, we're gonna say thank you to Bespoke Post for sponsoring this podcast, and
Yeah,
to
I
receive
thought it
20%
was
off
something
your
to
first
pick.
box. Go to http://bespokepost.com and enter promo code PINE. Thank you so much, Bespoke Post.
Be a lot of jumping.
We love you.
I can already tell.
Bespoke Post related to Post Malone.
Great job.
At all.
Bespoke Post Malone.
I thought I was gonna do better.
Now,
No, that was great.
That was great.
I have something to admit to everyone. I actually had to fart the whole time.
Oh my god, I missed the jump.
So past tense, so you did.
Come on, this is gay.
Did you?
Just now, prior to staying at my
I'm learning.
a little bit of shit came out.
Oh no!
It's
No,
like
no.
at 37 apiece right now.
What happens in the podcast
Today we're
stays in
talking
the
about being
podcast.
proud of ourselves and putting
Um,
self-worth in us.
I don't even know what's the purpose of this.
Otherwise.
Like, what the fuck?
But the shit is
Is
touching
you.
me.
The shit is you, though.
The shit is touching me though.
Yeah, maybe you are the shit.
No,
It's rubbing and it's hot.
Look at that bush buddy over there.
So we're gonna
Nice.
segment. We're gonna jump
Who's
in.
fucking kicking me?
I'm playing fussy with you.
It is me.
We would love to. We'll be honest with you guys. we just dove into our next segment, said a lot of great shit, and we lost the audio. So we're gonna try again.
It might have been the greatest shit ever said on any podcast ever.
It was
We'll never know.
spectacular.
It will be picked up on the camera audio, but it'll sound like this.
That's worth you know, it was so good that it's worth following us all on Instagram at NotKid.
What we
Okay, I see that
All
up
of us
there.
at
I don't know. Fucking. I'm gonna fall off this cliff.
Get into our next segment.
No, I
which
didn't.
Is something that's going to be a weekly thing. If you go on the subreddit for Sugar Pine 7,
Get 'em, get 'em.
a weekly thread where you can ask your questions and comments and just
I'm
your
gonna die
thoughts
down
about
there.
anything, and we'll try our best to answer one or all of them. And since
I don't even
they
know if I
have,
wanna watch
super
that
ton of
next.
time, we're gonna go into this bad boy as fast as possible.
Do you want to
see
I
have
don't.
this one so you can watch the audio?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Stand
I know this isn't really worded as a question, but I'm really interested in hearing about behind the scenes for alternative lifestyles, including the writing process and whatnot. Really interested in the field. We're cool seeing you guys produce high quality content, the level of something like a Netflix show that has tens of potentially hundreds of people working on it comparatively. Thanks.
I'll talk about the writing and James will talk about how it gets into action. So, the writing process is like super fun. I mean, it's all such a fun process, but it's really cool because it's the creative, like, you get excited about the whole project, where it all starts. So for an episode, if we don't have an idea of, like, just complete scratch, someone will have an idea of, like, okay, we gotta start an episode. What if we do this? And then we'll all get into a room covered in only dog shit and ass and just touch each other's dicks. Someone will have an idea. We'll all just throw in our ideas and kind of be like, let's go here. What if we do this? What if we do that? And then we're like, okay, write that down. So then someone will start writing them down, and we'll, by the end of that conversation, we'll have, you know, where it starts, where it ends, jokes in between, just kind of bullet points of
we'll have, like, an
how the
outline for
episode's
it.
gonna, an outline how it's gonna play out. And then one of the writers, usually Steve or James, will take that and just write a script out of it. And then when that script's done, it gets sent to all of us again, and we all make our own changes. We write, you know, change some of our lines if we feel it would be better, or like, oh, I think we should do this. That doesn't really play that well, or whatever. And then that's done. So it's like there's usually two versions of the script, I would say.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I don't want to end stream
And then that gets
because of this, though.
shipped out to everybody, sent out to all the emails, Mimi and Jamie, and then from there,
It's like a potluck of.
Hopefully when he's
Yeah.
And then
I'll still be
we
streaming
pass it
when I'm
off
done
to
here.
Jamie and Mimi, who are our official producers now.
I see.
And you guys, you know, you worry about locations,
Budget.
actors,
Okay, and-
budgets, props, scheduling. Jamie always sends out the call sheets, which is so helpful. So like we have that real feel of it as an actual little like production that we're gonna do that has all the check marks checked, you know. And then we get on set, and it's super cool because y'all have given me the opportunity to direct the cinematic stuff, and that's what I ultimately want to do, is be a director. And so being able to work on these stories that are so close to us, all of us, and like so close to our characters, and that are fun to make, we could experiment with different styles, doing, you know, more dramatic stuff, more actiony stuff, randomly throwing in like little horror things, and like, but mostly the comedy, you know. It's so cool. We're all so passionate about it to get it done the best that we can, also the most efficiently that we can. I think we've been getting better at that. And like, I love directing Jamie and John a lot, because he's set up to be, and then he'll be like, oh, what if like this is the